Hey guys, Daedalus here. Here's a short kind of guide for the build I'm playing in my previous video, the Brittle Emperor Card farming. I will just show you my gear and passives quickly and some farming action. The wand is pure physical at the moment, the best I could find on beta. The most important part of it is the base critical hit chance, which is over 11 in this case. You don't need super high attack speed because of the way Kinetic Blast works with GMP and Chain, so hard hitting Prophecy Wand is better for this setup. Those are the gems I'm using at the moment. It's Kinetic Blast, GMP, Chain, Cast and Crit and Ice Spear for groups, and Power Siphon, added Lightning, added Cold and Crit damage for single target. Most of the gear is self-found except for the amulet. For power charges generation, I use Assassin's Mark with Curse on Hit, Herald of Ice and Herald of Thunder. I also use 2 Vaal skills because of the unique jewel, which gives me 100% extra Vaal souls when I shatter, which is most of the time. Forget about those links in Vaal Power Siphon, it's just what I had at the moment. You should better use some crit damage or other damage gems. So here are my jewels, nothing spectacular really. Try to get life, crit multi, crit chance or whatever you miss from gear and passives. I have started with a shadow, took those first nodes including crit, then went up and picked all the 1 damage nodes because you will really need damage for leveling. You can also take accuracy and attack speed instead or together with 1 damage in this cluster. After that, take some life, other crit nodes, power charges, frenzy charges, and lastly the bottom part of the tree where acrobatics is. From this point I could go to phase acrobatics, snowforged for critical hit chance and cold damage, crit multi or even flask nodes. You don't really need to overcap your crit chance, because the second form of Ice Spear has 600% increased crit chance, and you will be far from mobs with Kinetic Blast most of the time. So don't waste your stats. As you can see, I don't have Rat's Nest, Maligaro Glows or even crit chance rings, and my crit chance is capped. As for the leveling with this build, it was really painful for me. I have tried it for the first time in beta. But after I got Twizzle Wand at around level 40, because it was super hard to trade in beta, I started using Kinetic Blast plus GMP, Chain and added Cold. Single target was still a problem because of the sockets, but I have just rushed through quests and farmed groups of mobs in Dry Lake. If you get your hands on Chill of Corruption Jewel, don't forget to spam Vaal Power Siphon whenever it is available, and whenever the monsters are all across the screen and not really grouped up. You can't really tank much with this build, but luckily it will freeze almost everything. When killing Vaal, try to kite him as much as you can, his moves are really predictable, so it's easy to avoid them. And for the end, if you manage to watch this whole video, I'll be giving away my gear to someone who wants to try this build out, and I will also give my Rat's Nest 5-link Vault Chest and my precious Vaal Devotion Amulet that Suni gave me for those 8 cards I've collected. Just leave a comment with your name in beta below, along with your choice, all of my gear for this build or just those 3 uniques, and I will pick 2 of you in the next 48 hours or so. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, goodbye!